What is up, MMA fans? This is Tudor for Sherdog.com, and today I have the pleasure to talk with Professional Fighters League welterweight fighter, Mr. Rory MacDonald. Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, for giving us a little bit of your time. You're coming off a dominant performance against Brad Cooper a couple of weeks ago. Are you already back in training?
Yeah, I'm back training in Texas, getting ready for the next one on July 1st.
In Texas. I seem to recall that you told me you were, even last year, you were training a little bit in Canada and a little bit in the United States. How is the situation this year?
Yeah, so last year I was training in Florida with Sanford MMA.
Okay.
And after I lost against Ray Cooper in August, I went back home to Montreal and rested up for a little bit. And then I figured in my off time, even before I wanted to go to Florida, I wanted to go check out Austin with Tim Kennedy. And COVID kind of hit the brakes on that. But at this time, it was like, the border situation was better for me to cross. So I went there, checked it out, and just it just felt like home. And I felt like it was the right place for me, And so I did my training camp here, and I love it here. I feel like I found a great group of guys, and I feel like this is where I need to be to become the best in the world.
Well, for sure, the results are on your side so far. You just scored, your sixth rear naked choke victory in your career. What do you like about that submission in particular?
Well, I usually get it off of getting top control and guys turn their back from. Usually it's because of me doing ground and pound. So I like to do the back take when they do that and go for the choke. It's just the natural progression if someone turns their back. So I think it's the most dominant position in the sport. So I work on it often.
You looked pretty sharp against Cooper. Was that the fight you were expecting from your opponent?
It's that's the performance I was expecting out of myself.
Okay.
Not that I was expecting anything out of my opponent necessarily. Just focused on myself, and I felt like I was literally the best I've ever felt in my life, and I felt like no one could stop me, and I still feel the same way going into this next fight. So I'm looking to do that in all my fights.
But when when you were planning for that fight, were you imagining that it would go down and would resolve right in the first period?
Yeah, I had a feeling it would. I was confident that I could do that. Yeah.
You haven't been competing since August, so it has been quite a long training camp for you. Is there anything in particular you have been preparing in this time?
Well, I've been doing a lot more physical exercise. I think that's been a benefit to me. It's something that I really put on the back burner for a lot of years, and just focusing on martial art training and skill. But recently, coming to Austin, I put a big emphasis on my exercise routine, and I think it's been really good for me. I feel more durable, and obviously, great shape comes with that. But I felt like it helped my body become stronger and more resilient, and my confidence with my conditioning is. I've never had that kind of confidence going into a fight because of my conditioning. So that's just another thing that's making me feel like unstoppable right now.
May I ask you, if you don't mind, I mean, why are you a little bit, let's put it like this, questioning your conditioning since, as far as I recall, you always looked in great shape, you know, even, you know, in your UFC career, in your Bellator career, and even last year.
I think with like, you know, the ability, like with my skills and experience, I've been able to get around, gassing myself out through just like technique, and I've been lazy in that area, I think, or just haven't put enough emphasis on that in my training before. But I really enjoy it. I love it. I love that I love the training of you know, exercise training, uh, all different kinds. Tim comes up with all these crazy workouts, and it's been awesome. I really enjoy that part of my training now, and I think it's playing a huge benefit into the fighter I'm becoming.
You have been competing for a long time. You debuted in MMA in 2005, I believe. Um, do you believe that you reached your highest point as far as technique goes?
No, there's always more to learn. I'm always trying to get new skills and sharpen the ones that I have. So I definitely am not closed-minded about my skill set. I'm always trying to learn more and get better at, you know, the basics.
Now, speaking about you know, learning, last year you scored a victory and then you lost back-to-back fights. What is the biggest lesson you learned in your first year with PFL?
Um, to train, find a consistent training program to go throughout the whole year. Less up and down, peaking and crashing. Um, and just I think look at the fights as, you know, just another part of my like daily life, and not make it out to be such a big event, and stay relaxed and just see it for what it is.
Since you will be competing at least a couple of more times this year, um, how do you manage to, you know, to dose your energy as far as in training camps, you know, in order not to you know, spend too much energy just for a fight and then arriving coming into the second fight and, you know, feeling tired and without any energy, let's put it like this, since you'll be competing in July. I believe that that's quite close to May.
Yeah, kind of goes back to your last question that I answered. I think it's important to find a consistent training program that you're comfortable just doing all year round, and just kind of not doing less peaks and crashes before and after fights. And just try to keep a level pace throughout the whole year, and being in great shape, you know, and being able to hold that. So everyone's got to figure that out for themselves, I guess.
Uh, I know that you're still the main target in the PFL welterweight division, but is there anyone in particular whom you would like to face this year?
Yeah, I really want to fight Ray Cooper. I've already made that known to promotion, and that's the guy I want. You know, I felt like I had a real bad performance against him. I'd like to go out there and give my best effort.
In addition to winning your second fight, do you have any plans for the summer?
Well, they told me that I'll be fighting pretty soon after that as well. So I'll be right back into training camp again. I'll take a week off at home with the family again, like I did this time. And then I'll just get right back on the horse and keep working.
Rory, actually, before I let you go, Recently, I'm asking all the fighters I'm interviewing about their workout songs. Have you already picked yours, or is there any song in particular which that you enjoy workout to?
Are you talking about walkout songs or just working out?
Yeah, no, workout songs in before a fight.
Yeah, I did my last fight was Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, so maybe I'll go with that. I really don't know. Uh I usually like pick it like a week of the fight.
May I ask you, what do you like about the Nirvana song?
I always liked it. It gets me amped up, and I think it's a good song.
And it is indeed. It is. It is. Rory, thank you very much for your time today. Best of luck with the upcoming fight, and hopefully I'll hear again from you in the future.
Okay, take care, man.
Have a nice one. Bye bye.